Who is Jesus, right? For some people, he's just a really good teacher. For other people, he's a great example to follow, the one that, right? We all kind of maybe have our own version of him. Let's see who he really is, okay? Let's go. All right, 1 Peter chapter 1, we're going to look at verses 20 and 21 today. Has a beautiful picture. Really, it's a huge, lofty, almost hard to take in all at once picture of who Jesus is. You ready? Here we go. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 20 and 21. It says that he was foreknown before the foundation of the world. Talking about Jesus here, the one who we talked about yesterday. His blood set us free, brought us back to God. And who was he? Well, he was foreknown before the foundation of the world. So he kind of was part of creation, of the one who created everything. But he was made manifest in the last times for the sake of you, who through him are believers in God, who raised him from the dead and gave him glory, so that your faith and hope are in God. We're going to have this constant refrain of who God is, how he rescues us, how he is the one that we trust in. And God the Father raised Jesus from the dead. Man, both of them, along with the Holy Spirit, were there at creation, at the very beginning of time. So that puts God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, man, in a category all their own. And they're just perfect and awesome. And you know, when you kind of look, we tend to make God kind of like us. Now, he did come down in Jesus to be one of us. He took on our flesh and our blood, but was perfect and lived a perfect life and died in our place to set us free. And he did all of that so that we would believe that God raised him, believe that God gave him this glory. Because what we really need to live is to have this faith and this hope in God. I mean, that's the goal, is that we're not worried about these other things, we're not trusting in these other things in our lives, but that we're trusting in him. And really seeing, I think, that he gives meaning to all the other things in our lives and gives us hope, man, when we might feel like we don't have any, when we feel like all hope is maybe lost and maybe we feel like we're kind of floundering around. But God is there with us. And we trust with someone who even goes back before the beginning of time, before the foundations of the world were set. He was foreknown before that. Man, I can't even wrap my mind around that. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pray about that today, to see, like, this is the God we serve. He's eternal, right? He's outside of time in a sense. Man, how awesome is that? And what that means is that we can trust him because of what he's done. We could trust him because he gave his son. We could trust him because Jesus rose and gave us victory over death and the grave. Man, we could trust him with anything, with all the stuff that you got going on right now. So I'm praying this brings you some comfort, and I'm praying that this brings you some reassurance in your life today. All right, if it does, hit that share button, share this with somebody, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, please, YouTube loves that. I'm Pastor Fred. This is The Follow Through, and we'll see you tomorrow for another one.